Hello, hope you all are doing good. And for today's discussion, it's about the preserved food or the junk food or the packaged food. How safe is it for patients on CKD? Well, to start with, we always have to remember one important thing, and that is whenever we are buying anything from the market, it is definitely high on preservatives, leavening agents, emulsifying agents, and some kind of flavoring agents, coloring agents, apart from high amount of sodium or salt, sugar, and fat. And we are not sure what kind of fat. It can be any edible vegetable oil fat, which may not be really safe when we talk about CKD or even children and adults in general. So, where to start with? Whenever we are buying packaged food, we need to remember that anything that has a shelf life beyond 1 week means it is having high levels of preservatives. Without preservatives, you cannot have your biscuits or bakery stuff best before 6 months, best before 3 months. Anything which says best before 1 month, 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, or the worst is the best before 1 year. So, all this has got high levels of preservatives, high amounts of chemicals which are made to stabilize these foods for long term without getting spoiled. So you have to certainly keep away from all these kind of preserved foods, starting with the bakery items, second the preserved biscuits and breads and rusks, and third being the packaged snacks which are in vacuum packs. So all the vacuum packs are nothing but filled with nitrogen, and then you are only consuming the extreme junk. There have been couple of videos which are really an eye opener, with chips being under scrutinized under microscope, and you see small bugs moving around in those chips which are in nitrogen pack. So I am not sure whether those are doctored or whether they are really genuine videos, but then it is certainly scary. If it is real, then it is definitely scary. And we also know that whenever we have high levels of preservatives, it is not safe, first thing. Second, we are actually adding more chemicals, adding more pressure on the kidneys to filter out these chemicals when we know our kidneys are not working 100%. Our EGFR levels are falling down, which means that we need to keep a check on taking very healthy organic chemical free food is the key for good health in CKD patients. So also this applies to the foods. Always try to buy unpolished dals and rice and wheat flours, uh, so that I mean wheat flours means I chakki ka atta and not the packaged atta that you get from the market, so that you are assured that there are no pesticides and fungicides and other kind of chemicals added into it to prevent from being infested. So ensure that whatever you buy is coming from organic source. Any packaged food that you're buying should not have a shelf life beyond 1 week, and I'm sure there are very very few products which would be available in this, except for the idli dosa batters, which you might find it for best before 1 week or 10 days. Beyond that, you would not have any other some specially baked breads you might find. But then, all said and done, any bakery food will have high amounts of yeast, leavening agents, emulsifying agents, and preservatives, which are definitely a no. So, any kind of breads that you are eating as a person with CKD in background, I would recommend not to do it, and learn baking your own breads at home. Maybe once in a while you can take that, but avoid having regular breakfast or snack meals of your breads, you making sandwiches or any other toast or anything. is definitely not recommended. So this is about the cereal part. Now when we talk about the packaged snacks, there are plenty of snacks, and we know that high on salt, high on sugar, and high on fat means your water intake will start increasing. So all the snacks that are coming from the market have high amounts of salt and fats. So you definitely, it's not a great choice for you. But then if you are making snacks at home, you know how much amount of salt is being added. Maybe in a month once you would have a chakli or a muruku or a nippat in deep fried in groundnut oil, or more better if it is done in ghee or till oil, would be a safer bet uh, as a cheat meal once in a month maybe. Don't take me for granted that you can have these homemade snacks every single day, because again they are definitely high on fat and not a great choice. But then the festivals are nearing, sometimes you like to have a bite or two, you can do that, ensuring that there is lesser salt, no preservatives, and everything is homemade. So this ensures more safer kind of food compared to what you're getting from the market. So this is one part. Then there is also a sequence of foods which come from bakery, thinking that brown bread is safe, or digestive biscuits are good, or high fiber food biscuits, oats biscuits. All biscuits are biscuits, all breads are breads. These do have maida. Without this and certain chemicals, you cannot bake these biscuits crisp. Please remember this. Try baking your a tray of biscuits or cookies at home and see the texture and the content that you add and make is way different than what they claim outside. So be very cautious when you're reading the food labels, especially the expiry dates of these foods. Best before, remember, whenever we say best before, the best before should be less than a week and not beyond that. And stay safe, eat healthy, stay in pink of health. Take care. Bye bye.